So we have several options available now for Duchenne muscular dystrophy, including the gene transfer therapy and other treatment targets and steroids. One thing we know is none of them is a cure. So I believe the future is going to be the combination therapy, especially choosing treatments that target different different pathways in the disease itself. For example, your microdystrophin therapy is targeting the dystrophin protein itself, where there are there are therapies that's targeting the muscle. um, One of the examples is the AgeWise product that they are looking at in the Duchenne and Becker muscular dystrophy that slows down the muscle degradation. So they are planning on actually doing a post-gene therapy trial in those boys who received gene therapy and who are out 2 years after receiving gene therapy. So to look at the safety of that product in those boys. So I think this is a start, and I think that the future is going to be more of a combination therapy targeting different therapeutic areas.
One poster that was impactful for me was the work by the Sarepta group on giving both exon skipping and gene transfer together in an animal model. So this is looking at the concept of, does one potentiate the other, or are there safety issues that might come up using these things in combination? The takeaway from the poster for me was that each had the impact that was expected, but there was no difference with the two of them together, either worse or better in terms of efficacy. But it was also quite clear that it was well tolerated. And so this question is coming up practically in the clinic regularly for us now, that people who are on targeted RNA therapies are potentially eligible for gene transfer. And is that something safe to consider? And also, would you continue that treatment after delivering the gene transfer? These are things that are going to have to be answered in some rational way through either trials or real world evidence. And these are things that are becoming questions now for clinicians.
So we can treat neuromuscular condition with drugs, but drugs are not enough. We need multidisciplinary management, and exercise is very important. And there was a full session this year at the World Muscle Society about lifestyle and exercise. And there was a very interesting communication in FSHD that shows that regular exercise for the patients definitely improve patients' condition, but not only in terms of performance, but also on objective biomarker like MRI. Of course, this needs to be first confirmed in several different conditions, and also we need to figure out how we can in a real world setting put our patients on a program exercise and keep our patients, because it's not saying it's easy, but it's quite feasible to ask our patients to exercise for 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. But how do we maintain this level of exercise for 10 years? And this is certainly challenging. But the important point is that drug is not enough, and that we can already help significantly our patients with exercise.